Welcome into week 2 of NFL football. I'm Michael Rock with your Fun 107 fantasy tips. It's been a long week up in Foxborough. Extra days to think about that beating they took behind the woodshed from the Chiefs. Extra days to lick your wounds. And the Chiefs have offered the Patriots a number of early season losses, including back in 2008 when in the opening drive, Tom Brady had his knee blown out and the whole season was all for naught. 2015, though, the Chiefs beat the Patriots, and it ended up becoming their mantra. We're on to Cincinnati, said Coach Belichick, and they marched all the way to the Super Bowl and ended up beating the Seahawks in 2015 in the Super Bowl. So now it's on to New Orleans. And New Orleans has an interesting backfield this year where they've got the perennial superstar, Adrian Peterson, who's been the #1 draft pick in so many previous seasons in fantasy football. Not quite the featured back for New Orleans this year, but still has glimpses of that speed and quickness that has made him so desirable for so many fantasy football owners. Paired with Mark Ingram, who's been just the workhorse for the Saints, can really catch some balls out of the backfield. And so a lot of people are wondering, is it going to be Adrian Peterson or Mark Ingram as the featured back for the Saints this week and moving forward? And just to make things a little extra confusing for the Saints backfield is this new rookie, Alvin Kamara, who outshined both of those superstars and veterans in week 1. So my advice to you would be, if Alvin Kamara is available in your league, go ahead and draft him, put him on the bench, and kind of stash him away as we see how this all plays out with the confusing backfield for the Saints. But if it's between Adrian Peterson and Mark Ingram, I would definitely go with the start of Mark Ingram. He seems like he's going to be the #1 guy in that Saints backfield and will carry the lion's share of the work. One other thing to think about in week 2, Chris Hogan. I think he is well overdue for a prison breakout. The Patriots seem like they're going to be coming out angry, coming out mad after that loss in week 1. And I expect big things from the Patriots offense. And I just have this feeling that Chris Hogan could be having a big game against the Saints on Sunday. That's week 2's fantasy football picks. I'm Michael Rock.